In 1982, British punk rock band The Clash first sang, "Should I stay or should I go? If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, it will be double." Now, I know for a fact that Mick Jones was not actually inspired by our Torah portion, Lech, but I am. I am inspired by both the song and the Torah portion this week. In our parsha this week, we read, "The Eternal One said to Abram, Lech Lecha, from your land, your birthplace, your father's house, to the land that I will show you. I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and it shall be a blessing." And so Abram went, and in doing so, he embarked on two journeys, one physical to settle the land of Canaan, and the other spiritual to make a great nation, becoming the progenitor of the Jewish people. Lech Lecha is a strange phrase in Hebrew. It's more than just go. It asks that we turn inward. It's the call that challenges each of us to consider, is this who I'm meant to be? Is this what I'm called to do? Even though Abram and Sarai make it seem simple by their clarity and actions, it's not actually easy. Inside us, there often is a choir of voices telling us not to be brave and faithful. We become riddled with doubt and fear. A calling? Is that even really a thing? One reason we might be so hesitant to heed the call of the voice that says, "Go," is because we know of another famous call that says, "Stay." That's the call of Moses in Exodus 3. In the desert, Moses sees the famous bush that was on fire, but not consumed. And when God calls to Moses from that burning bush, God said, "Do not come closer. Remove the sandals from your feet, for the place on which you stand is holy ground." And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look at God. Rabbi Aaron Pinkin of blessed memory noted the astounding difference between Moses' call and Abram's call. While settled, Abram must pick himself up, disconnect himself from what surrounds him, and set out on a new path. Moses, who has not stopped moving in years, has to slow down and connect with what is around him. God first calls him to cease his movement and then remove the very thing he most needs to continue his constant motion, his shoes. It is only after Moses has stopped his movement and noticed the sacred ground beneath him that God can address him. Should I stay or should I go? Moses' call was to stay, for quiet, for attention, for presence. Abram's call was to go, to leave and travel somewhere new. Two calls from God to two of our ancestral role models. Which is the call that we need to hear now? Both Abram and Moses model for us the courage it takes to free ourselves from whatever is self-limiting. In deciding to leave, Abraham found what we are all looking for, a purpose, a reason to explore what our lives may have to offer. Moses' call, on the other hand, is a call to settle down, to cease running, to return to his roots. It's a reminder to stop moving so quickly and to recognize holiness in unexpected places. All of us have moments when we need to heed the call of Abram, to run farther, to uproot what is too settled, to innovate and embrace what is new, scary, and exciting. And all of us have moments when we need to heed the call of Moses, to stop running, to recognize what is sacred right there next to us, to kick off our shoes and revel in all the good that has been handed down to us from generations before. So if you're wondering, should I stay or should I go? Our Torah says, the call is yours to answer. Shabbat Shalom.